Hi, welcome. I'm Sarah D. I believe we have something in common, and that is that both you and I are responsible to help create and make this world have a little bit more heaven and a little bit less hell. What do you think? Does that sound reasonable? Do you think you have the power to do that? Well, we have the power to smile. We have the power to open a door for somebody. We have the power to give service where we are able to give service. Those are ways we can make this a little bit more heaven and a little bit less hell. And when somebody cuts us off when we're driving, instead of saying whatever we might say that would be more hellish, we could say bless your heart in a way that was actually sincere, or we could just hope that their day gets better. Say a little prayer for them, because obviously they didn't notice us, or they were so frantic for whatever reason that they were being what would appear to be a rude or aggressive driver. Anyway, when people are running around so frantic, just some kind of a calm gesture, good thoughts from you to them, sometimes can get through their cold, hard shell, if it happens to be cold and hard. Because we don't know. They just may not have seen us. When we embark on the quest of trying to make this a bit more heaven and a bit less hell, we do experience sprinkles of joy. And these encourage us to continue. Sometimes people call those hits of dopamine. I don't know. What we think, say, and do determines how successful we will be in our quest to make this a bit more heaven and a bit less hell. So what's heaven and what's hell? My favorite parable about that is the parable of the long-handled spoons. And it goes like this. There's a wise person who's talking with this creator, and he inquires about, well, you're the creator. What's heaven and what's hell? Why would I want to be in heaven? And why would I not want to be in hell? And so the creator takes the wise person into where there are two doors, and they go into the first door. And in that door, there's a big round table with a big round pot of stew in the middle of the table, and there are people around the table, and the people have on their arms strapped a long-handled spoon. Now, this isn't a long-handled spoon, it's my violin bow, but you can imagine it's a long-handled spoon, and on the tip, here's the spoon part. And so it's time to eat, and so he watches them, the wise man and the creator, and they take their spoon in, but the spoon doesn't reach to their mouth. So they're throwing it and they're trying to catch it. It's a mess. And they don't get very much of it in their mouth. And they're emaciated and they're miserable and they're rude to each other. And then the creator says, okay, come on, let's go. So they go, and he opens the door to the second room. And there's a exact same scene. There's a round table, a pot of stew, big pot of stew, smells really good. And the people seated around there have a long-handled spoon strapped to their arms. And the wise person looks at the creator and says, well, questions with his eyes, and almost says something, and the creator just wait. And so then the people take their long-handled spoons and they put it in the pot. And rather than trying to go for their mouth, they go to their neighbor's mouth. And they take from their neighbor. And they feed each other. They nourish each other. I remember the first time I read that parable, just tears came to my eyes. I thought, oh my goodness, what a simple, sweet, wow, that is heaven. We are all handicapped in some way. And we can't meet all of our needs or our wants. but we can help each other, or at least we can try. I would like to share with you the song I wrote called Heaven on Earth, and then I'm going to close this video. It's going to be very short. And we are where we are. We have what we have. We have the long-handled spoons we've been given, the handicaps, the challenges, and each day sometimes, well, each day there are new ones besides the old ones. And sometimes they get to be pretty heavy. But even, like I said earlier, a smile is worth sharing, and it merits a sprinkle of heaven on earth. You gotta be somewhere, you gotta be someplace, you gotta do something in some space. You might as well make your best of whatever you can. Bam-a-lam, bam-a-lam, bam, though you may think you only have trouble, you are mistaken. I won't be subtle, you aren't alone. Others are suffering too. Boopy-doo, boopy-shoo up. Whatever you do, wherever you are, make it the best time you've had by far. You can create it, yes you can make it. Heaven on earth, bam-ba-lam, boop-a-shoo up to down. You know, I want to sing one more song for you. It's called Victim or Victor. And because we do have these long-handled spoons or these challenges every day, sometimes we look out at others and they've just got their makeup done and their hair and they smell so pretty or handsome. I don't know. Can you smell handsome? Anyway, and we think, well, they don't have any long-handled spoons. They don't have any problems. Life is just too difficult. They're victorious and I'm a victim. I mean, heck, I got this long-handled spoon. What am I supposed to do with this? Victim or victor, you decide. Victim or victor, will you hide from the discipline you need to engage in, to achieve what you say you want? Do you really want what you say you do? Victim or victor, you decide. Victim or victor, will you hide from the discipline you need to engage in, to achieve what you say you want? Do you really want what you say you do? Victim or victor, you decide. It's up to you and it's up to me. We have that in common as well. We get to decide whether we are going to embark on our quest to make this a little bit more heaven on earth than hell. And when we choose to see ourselves as a victim because we've got this long-handled spoon that, my goodness, we have to help other people and we have to let them help us, and boy, can I just be self-sufficient? We can look at it as being a victim, or we can be victorious and we can take in those little bits of joy along the way and be grateful that we get to live in heaven on earth because together we were able to make it that way. I'm Sarah D. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. And if you do like what I do, please like it down there and share and subscribe and, I don't know, comment and make it a great day.